Western monogamy pressures elites, leading to repression and perversion, fueling dire societal issues.
Class in the West is because monogamy is being pushed to the front where it's unnatural to a degree for certain men. Not all men, but certain men are not interested in monogamy, and it's being pushed to the front, and people are getting to a certain level of wealth and power, and they're stuck with one wife who they perhaps don't even get along with anymore, and they're only together for a show marriage, and they don't even enjoy each other's company anymore, and they're sexually repressed, and the only place they can go to do anything sexual without getting exposed is this island. And before you know it, they end up doing more and more depraved things. You know why you don't see Russians on that island? Rich Russians? Because rich Russians are allowed 10 girlfriends. So then they have their wife, and they have their play toys, and they're fine, because that's the masculine imperative at a certain level and certain echelon of wealth and power and status. So if you're a man who's prepared to have a bunch of women and you have your women, you're happy enough. But if you're a man who's stuck with a woman and you don't even get along with each other and it's a show marriage and you have to be together and you argue all the time and you're sexually repressed and you're being promised in secret that you can go to an island and finally be pleasured and satisfied, no one's ever going to find out, that's how you end up on the island. So this whole monogamy garbage that's being pushed by the West, especially amongst our elites, is the reason we have the biggest problem with pedophilia. And they don't have this problem in South America because they all have girlfriends. They don't have this problem in Russia because they all have girlfriends. The Thai elites don't have this problem. They all have girlfriends. But here in the West, we're saying, nope, you just stick with your wife, only her, be happy with her. What happens if you don't get along anymore? What happens if you don't fuck anymore ever? What happens if you're not enjoying it? And you're hearing all these stories from all these people having a great time. That's why we have a perversion problem, because we're suppressing men's natural inclination to sexually mate with women who are not the one they're married to. That is actually the root of a lot of pedophilia.